Yo, what's up guys, it's Science Troby, and this is a recording from January 2nd, 2025, where I dueled my friend oliverpeg in BEDFIGHT on Minemen Club. This is from a while ago. I have to say, not that good back then. I was kind of afraid to speed bridge, I don't know why, and he has already destroyed my bed. And he yeets me into the void, and just like that, he takes home the first win. Now, in this second game, I hope things are gonna go differently. So I start by bridging out diagonally, just like everyone else, but I'm too scared to unshift because I was a little... And then he just falls into the void, just like that. So I established a bit of high ground over him, but still bridge at the same slow pace. And then he gets high ground over me somehow and jumps me, but... he tries to block me off with a block trap to reduce my momentum, but I yeet him into the void again. And now I build out a platform for myself and then knock him onto his island. I try and kill him, and then I put him in a combo with my insane PvP skills again, and I try to get his bed, but I have bad hotkey, and I'm not used to these hotkeys, so I just die, and when I respawn, I just walk onto the bridge as normal, place a few blocks, and... I hope for the best in this next PvP encounter. He gets the first few hits, but then I managed to kill him somehow with 7 HP points left. But I do not have enough time, and he just kills me without even having to make me fall into the void. Now the pressure is on, because, well, I just said that for no reason, and we go in for another PvP encounter, and we just both walk off the bridge for absolutely no reason other than for scientific purposes. I don't know what the hell we were doing, but now I just go up and we knock each other into the void like two best friends who can't do anything better. Now I go in for another PvP encounter, all ready to get his bed, but we do the exact same thing again, and I couldn't even be bothered to switch to my sword. I just hit him off with my blocks. And now I kind of block myself off, but it's okay because he just dips down to the void for some reason. And I try and kill him, but he has the low ground advantage like Technoblade once described. So he manages to kill me before I can do anything, and now I am in a very bad position because he block clutches onto the side of the bridge despite my diagonal knockback, and just like that he has gotten his bed by a fraction of a nanosecond, which is the billionth of a second by the way, even though I hit him with the worst timing possible. And now we're going in for another PvP encounter, and I try to save myself, but it's too late. Now I want a rematch, so this is the third game and probably the last one, I think I remember. And now I try to do something that didn't work. I tried to bridge without shifting, which was a very discouraging experience to say the least. And now I just bridge slowly like normal. And this time I actually have high ground over him, but I try to bypass him like a silly boy, and he just yeets me off the side just enough so that I fall directly into the void, and I do the same to him. He fell off the side. Now I'm going in for another encounter, but he seems to be doing some blocking himself off tactic, and then he comes forward or something, and he just falls into the void as if he doesn't know that I placed blocks there. Now we're PvPing again, and I'm just so insane, and I try to kill him and succeed. So now I'm at destroying his bed again, but once again I'm so slow at... I was on the bed! I'm still raging from that moment deep inside, because I could not switch my tools fast enough, and it was always just enough for him to kill me in time, but now we're PvPing again, and it looks like I have the upper hand. Once again, I was on 7 HP, but it's not enough. I'm getting a bit tired of commentating. It's only been 4 minutes and 29 seconds. And we hit each other into the void for what feels like the millionth time, even though it's only technically the third. And... we go in for another PvP encounter, and he just whoops into the void, and I was silly and mined the endstone instead of the wool, and now we PvP again, and this time he kills me, probably because I was lower or something, I don't remember, and now I really just want to destroy his bed once and for all, and I'm charging in for him, but he's such a sneaky boy, and he pushes me off the side of the bridge somehow. And now, this is the 4th time that's happened, and as I respawn, we just go in again for the so manyth time, and he's right there waiting for me, and he tries to kill me, but he just couldn't put me in the void, but my aim got messed up, and I got put in such a bad combo that I could only take away half his health. But now I'm kind of at an advantage because he's just staying there on his island for some reason, and he's got way less health than me. And anyway, that doesn't matter because he just falls into the void. And I kill him in PvP once again, and I go for his bed. But once again, my hotkeys are just not fast enough back then, and I was on the bed again. Do you know how annoying that was for me? I truly felt like the world was against me with that kind of bad luck. And he just jumps over me, and I decide, flip this, I'm just gonna bypass in a bed trade. I'll get his bed, he'll get mine. And I don't know that, so I fall into the void, but I block clutch just in time. Oh my days, that was so lucky. Had that been a millisecond later, I would have been so cooked. But then the recording just stops for some reason.